Hey, the Thabreakmasta here, and this is gonna be my Bento episode 10 review. Good episode. I really liked it. A lot of action in this episode. It's the third time I had to record this, so let's just get done with it. So yeah. Basically, this episode starts off with what's her name? Freaking brunette, because you never see her face. I wonder what she looks like. They never show her face, so hopefully they show her at the end of this whole show, so we can see what she looks like and be like a surprise, like, oh my god, she's beautiful or something, something stupid like that. But yeah, she's on the ground, not almost getting knocked out, and then apparently you hear these two girls saying she's not the one, and so they end up leaving the store. And so these two girls, apparently they ended up just doing a whole slew of whoop butt, whoop butt, because I'm gonna censor myself right now. So they get a can of whoop butt and all around the stores of and no matter what kind of region you are, in the west, east, don't matter. Everyone's getting their butts whooped. So yeah, that was all going around, and then their names were getting kind of known, which is Orthos. They're basically they're a two team. Remember, there's not one person. It's two people fighting in a combination, like a tag team. So yeah, and Orthos means it's a two-headed beast. It's not the Cerberus. Cerberus is three heads, and Orthos is a beast that was very powerful and everything, but got beaten by Hercules. And so we don't know too much. After that, it was a vulnerable beast, and it got shamed off of that because he got butt whipped by Hercules. So yeah, so all that was going on and everything, and then Oshiro, not Oshiro, but Yasuri was reading this book that was that's why we know all the information. She was reading this book and stuff like that, and apparently I think she was worried about all this fighting and everything. And so then Sato saw this book and he's like, oh, huh, this is interesting. And then thought why is you reading this and stuff? And she's like, no, I wasn't reading. It was Oshiro. We all know it was Yasuri. She was reading the book. So yeah, so Sato ends up going to the store. They're supposed to have a rematch with Shaga, but Shaga wanted her to go to a different store, and so she's been checking around like all these stores. Who is this Othros group? Because they wonder who's kicking butt right now. Because this group actually beat Endo, the leader of the Monarchs. So they're like, this is a big deal. So Sato ends up going to the store, and he ends up meeting those twin girls. Twin girls in there. So we're like, oh, okay, that's interesting. So they were there, and all of a sudden a blackout happened, and everyone was beaten. And Sato was like had a basket on his head because he got defeated. And apparently, there are the Othros group. And their names are Kyo and Kyo. So I call them the Kyo sisters instead of calling them the twins. So they're the Kyo sisters. And the Kyo sisters whooped everyone's butt and Sato's butt, and they thought Sato was gonna be stronger because he was the one that took out Endo, the Monarch leader, which was he didn't really do it. I mean, he had help with from Yasui, the Ice Witch. But yeah, so they're all trying to figure out where's the strongest person next. They've been looking for Yasui, the Ice Witch. They want to fight the Ice Witch, and they're there in the bath and stuff, taking a shower and everything. And they're all fun. They had some kind of shame happen to them before, so I'm curious what happened there. And so yeah, so the next time they came, he's already woken back up, and Shaga was there and everything. And so next time, what's her name? Yasui ends up actually coming too this time in a store. And we end up seeing the twins again, the Kyo sisters, and then they start wreaking havoc, and everyone starts fighting and everything. And this is the main thing that shocked me a little bit, because I didn't expect this to happen and everything. We actually get to see the identities, of course. They didn't see identities at first, and then but Ice Witch is really powerful. Yasuri, she ends up knocking all that darkness, shadow crack, because that's what they kept calling it. This darkness happens and it's all over. So she actually got past that, and we have to see who the person was, and which was the Kyo sisters, and they were fighting crazy. Like, they had baskets, and apparently they're really strong baskets. They trap your legs and they hit you and stuff like that when you're in the air and all this. It's pretty amazing. There's some Dragon Ball Z fighting up in here in this episode. That's why I said there's a lot of fighting. But Yasuri was getting his butt kicked. She was getting her butt kicked in Dragon Ball Z fashion. Like the sisters was like going back and forth on the baskets and stuff. I'm like, holy crap! So she was getting messed up. And then some other people were trying to help and everything. And it's like everyone's getting defeated. Even Sato, he even got defeated pretty easily. And then Sato got back up and tried to help Yasuri. And he kind of did something almost, but then his foot got caught because one of the sisters stopped him, and then they freaking did this weird spin move and then knocked him down and stuff, and so he got defeated. And then it was all up to the Ice Witch, and everyone was watching the Ice Witch fight them, because how she's the strongest person. So she was fighting and everything, and then all of a sudden she got caught because like I said, because after Sato got defeated, she kind of got bumped a little bit, so it kind of messed up her little groove. So her foot got caught. They put her in the basket, and they did this weird twisting jerk motion, and then she actually got defeated. The Ice Witch got defeated in this episode, and I was like, wow. So she been defeated and she's on the ground, knocked out, and then they're like, yeah, this is the rush we've been looking for. You were the opponent I was looking for. So ha ha, ha. And it's like, I was like, wow, I can't believe she got defeated. And they put the basket on her because that's like their motto thing. They put baskets on people, and they end up getting their food and they leave. And I was like, dang, that was a good episode though. But they got defeated. So I'm like, what's gonna happen next? How are they gonna defeat these girls then? Because apparently they're the strongest people now. Because I was wondering how they're gonna incorporate these two. Because I was like, they have to be more important than what they're showing because they didn't make any sense. Maybe Shirame might come this time around, to help Ice Witch or something. Who knows, because Shirame seems powerful too. The girl from last episode I was just talking about. She's just maybe she can help because who knows. But this was a great episode. Leave a comment below, tell me what you think of the episode. Like if you like this review, and subscribe to my channel for some more Bento reviews. This has been Bento episode 10 review, and until then, break out.